nombre es Nicole Castillo y el tema que les hablaré a continuación son paneles solares. Definición. Los paneles solares son dispositivos tecnológicos que permiten valorizar la energía lumínica del Sol, que es un recurso natural, global e infinito para generar electricidad.
Are you considering solar panels? With soaring energy costs, many homeowners are turning to solar for both their homes and their cars to save money. But how can you know what makes sense for your needs? Here are the basics of solar panels to help you start the process. How do they work? Solar panels are positioned on your roof and absorb energy when the sun shines on them directly. The amount of energy generated will be affected by the amount of square footage of the panels and the exposure. Therefore, your roof must have enough area with extended direct sunlight each day to be effective. There are a lot of solar panel companies advertising their services right now. Some companies specialize in panels, as well as roofing companies adding solar as an option, and of course big box home improvement stores. It is important to consider both price and expertise when choosing a contractor to install the panels. You should read the reviews and get referrals before making a final decision. Solar panels are typically guaranteed to last 20 to 30 years. The amount of energy generated will decrease over time, and you should choose a warranty that guarantees the amount of energy over the life of the panels. Summary: solar panels can offer significant energy savings and lessen your reliance on shifting prices. A solar system is also a large expense, so before purchasing or leasing a system, do your due diligence and learn your options. And as always, if you need anything real estate related, I am here for you.
Aplicaciones en la medicina. Los sistemas de energía solar son aliados claves en hospitales, clínicas públicas, centros de salud, laboratorios químicos y hospitales de especialidad. Su correcta aplicación permite el ahorro considerable en energéticos, al tiempo que admite el respaldo de energía necesario para el correcto funcionamiento de los espacios clínicos frente a cualquier contingencia. Ventajas. El panel solar es un medio que puede ser utilizado como una fuente energética en el sitio que se demanda, teniendo como finalidad reducir los costos energéticos, disminuir los gases de efecto invernadero y tener un impacto social positivo. Gracias a la disponibilidad global del sol, sabemos que es un recurso presente en todo el mundo. Una sola hora de sol bastaría para abastecer las demandas energéticas de la humanidad durante todo un año. Desventajas. Los propietarios que quieran usar paneles solares necesitan invertir, como ya se había señalado antes, una cantidad bastante alta de dinero, no solo para la compra de estos paneles, sino también para su instalación. El dinero debe presentarse por adelantado y los pagos deben hacerse para el inversor, las baterías, los paneles y el cableado. La instalación y el transporte de paneles solares contribuyen a la emisión de gases verdes en la atmósfera. Además, la fabricación de estos paneles solares hace uso de productos peligrosos y de materiales tóxicos. Por último, existe la necesidad de almacenar energía que será utilizada por los sistemas solares. Si la energía recolectada no se utiliza de inmediato, es imperativo almacenarla en baterías. Para que estas baterías funcionen en sistemas solares que se encuentran en áreas remotas sin electricidad, deben cargarse durante todo el día. Este proceso es costoso, ya que las baterías grandes deben estar disponibles.
Solar power is the collection of solar radiation to produce electricity. This is done by using solar panels, which can be constructed in large fields or on individual structures.
Solar power is renewable and produces no pollution during its operation. There is no possibility that solar energy will run out, unlike fossil fuel.
Solar panels generate power silently, and they can be located almost anywhere, including on most pre-existing structures. They can also come in a variety of different shapes and sizes.
Energy from sunlight is so abundant that enough energy hits the Earth in 1 hour to meet the world's yearly energy supply. Capturing even a very small fraction of this energy provides a significant amount of power.
Solar power is not a constant source of energy, as it varies by time of day, weather, and season. Energy storage is also very important for solar energy, and unfortunately, it is both expensive and technologically challenging.
Solar panels have a high initial construction and installation cost. It averages between $10,000 and $15,000 to install solar panels on an average American home.
While solar panels produce no emissions during their operation, the production of solar panels themselves produces large amounts of greenhouse gases. Nitrogen trifluoride and sulfur hexafluoride have been linked to the production of solar panels.
Usos en el Ecuador. Los paneles solares en Ecuador son cada vez más utilizados para la producción de energía fotovoltaica. Los usos más comunes de los paneles solares en Ecuador son en el sector residencial, domiciliario, industrial, comercial y productivo. Las instalaciones de plantas fotovoltaicas con paneles solares en Ecuador para autoconsumo doméstico o industrial se llevan a cabo cuando existe un deseo de generar un ahorro en materia energética, que desemboca en ahorros económicos y tener un consumo limpio de energía. Conclusión. Una de las características más interesantes de los paneles solares es el largo tiempo que podemos estar haciendo uso de sus beneficios. El tiempo de vida útil de un panel solar en Ecuador es de más de 25 años, el cual es avalado por una garantía de producción de parte del fabricante.
So we've done some research and found that more and more North Texans are considering installing solar panels on their homes. Skyrocketing rates means some of you have seen those electricity bills double from the same time last year. So our Caroline Vandergriff explaining now how to decide if solar actually makes sense for you and your family.
Electricity rates in Texas are surging right now.
People are saying that they just can't stand the high price.
But Julia Lockridge never has to worry about the cost of cranking up her AC.
My bill's still, at the most it's been for the last couple of months with all this heat, is still about $20.
The solar panels on her roof generate enough energy to cover almost all of her everyday usage. Even with financing the cost of installation, Lockridge says it's been well worth it.
It still came in on a monthly basis, lower than our average monthly electricity bill, so it was kind of a no-brainer.
The demand for solar panels is increasing
Call volume is about doubled.
as people look for ways to save money.
That's one of the biggest things that people are asking for right now is how do I lower my bill? How do I stop paying these ridiculous increases? How do I make sure that I'm not going to lose power during these heat waves when it's just dangerous?
Solar panels alone won't keep your lights on if the state's power grid ever fails again, like it did in the winter storm of 2021. You have to install a battery backup system at an added cost if you want to make sure you don't lose power during an outage.
Right now, there's a tax break. You get a 26% tax credit, which means that the government will pay for about a quarter of your installation. That's going to go down at the end of this year to 22%, and then it's going to go to zero in 2024.
That's why many energy experts say now is the time to go solar, though you do need to weigh your personal financial situation and overall energy consumption.
I predict that in the future, it's going to be it will be a good financial decision for people to make as electricity gets progressively more expensive.
For many families, the proof is in the paper.
As soon as they switch to solar, what their next, they call it a power credit statement because it's not even a bill anymore. It's a negative number.
In Tarrant County, Caroline Vandergriff, CBS 11 News.